Have you ever shared too much with family, only to feel your peace slip away? At 70, Sarah from Texas thought being open would bring her kids closer. But when she shared details about her savings, they started questioning her spending, making her feel trapped. Sarah learned to keep some things private and share joy instead, strengthening family ties while staying free. After 65, you deserve to live with dignity, free from pressure, yet still cherish family love. Today, you'll discover 5 simple ways to protect your independence and build stronger bonds. From safeguarding your finances to sharing positive stories, you'll get practical tips backed by resources like AARP. Research shows 60% of seniors feel more confident when they choose what to share. Ready to live joyfully with less worry? Let's dive in and share your thoughts in the comments. Ever felt judged for how you spend your money? After 65, you want to enjoy the fruits of your labor, your savings, your home, your choices. But sharing too much about your finances, like your bank balance or inheritance plans, can invite unwanted pressure. Let's explore how to keep your finances private to stay independent, while still showing love to your family. Meet Martin, 81, from Florida. A retired engineer, Martin lived simply in the home he built 40 years ago. Proud of his modest savings, he shared everything with his 2 sons, his account balances, pension, and plans to leave them the house. He thought it would bring peace of mind. Instead, they started asking questions. "Dad, why keep such a big house? Shouldn't you sell and move to assisted living?" One son even offered to move in to manage your finances. Even small choices like buying new shoes got comments. "Wasn't that pricey, Dad?" Martin felt his life wasn't his own anymore. He told me, his voice heavy, "I just wanted them to know I'm okay, but now I need their approval for everything." Martin's not alone. According to AARP, 60% of seniors feel less independent when they share financial details too soon. Opening that door, even with loved ones, can blur boundaries. Kids may monitor your spending out of worry. Distant relatives might suddenly call, not for you, but for your money. A cousin who forgot your birthday might ask about your will. It's not always malice, but curiosity can turn into pressure, making you feel like your life's work isn't yours to enjoy. This doesn't mean hiding everything. Planning your finances is smart. But sharing specifics, how much you have, how you'll divide assets, can stir up tension. A 2024 National Institute on Aging study found 70% of people over 65 who keep finances private report less family stress. Your money is the result of decades of hard work, late nights, sacrifices, saving for your kids' college. You've earned the right to decide how to use it, whether it's a new TV or a donation to your church. So, how do you stay independent while planning wisely? Here are 3 practical tips. First, create a will and choose a trusted executor. AARP.org, offers free guides on wills, or find a lawyer through eldercare.acl.gov. Pick someone who respects your wishes, like a discreet daughter-in-law or lifelong friend. Second, practice saying no politely when asked about money. If your kids try, "Thanks for caring, but I've got it handled." A gentle but firm tone sets boundaries. Third, share only when necessary, like naming a power of attorney, or if your health declines. Keep your bank balance, home sale plans, or gifts for grandkids private. It's not secrecy, it's protecting your freedom. Think of Martin again. Feeling controlled, he used AARP to draft a will with a trusted lawyer. He told his sons everything was set but kept details private. The questions faded. Martin enjoyed life again, buying concert tickets, giving small gifts to his grandkids, no judgment. He said, "I'm me again." The lesson? Keeping finances private isn't hiding. It's guarding the dignity and freedom you've earned. If you felt pressure from sharing too much, try one tip today. Maybe I've got it handled when someone asks. Got a story about setting financial boundaries? Share in the comments, we'd love to hear. Now, keeping finances private gives you freedom, but what about health? Let's see how to protect your dignity there. Has a casual complaint about an ache ever made you feel fragile? After 65, our bodies have ups and downs, creaky joints, restless nights, or just feeling tired after a busy day. It's natural to share these moments with family, wanting their care. But talking too much about minor health issues can spark over-the-top worry, making you feel less independent. Today, we'll explore how to manage health information to preserve your dignity while keeping family love strong. Meet Claire, 76, from Ohio. A widow who loved gardening and walking her terrier, Claire was full of life. One day, after a weekend of pruning trees, she told her daughter over coffee, "My shoulder's a bit sore." It was a passing comment, not a complaint. But her daughter panicked. She booked a physical therapy appointment, called twice daily to check in, and suggested hiring a housekeeper. Claire was stunned. She knew her daughter cared, but suddenly felt like a china doll. Comments like, "Are you sure you should drive, Mom?" or "Don't lift those planters," hit hard. Claire, always proud of her independence, felt like a child in her own home. Claire's not alone. The CDC's 2024 data shows 70% of seniors manage minor health issues effectively on their own. But when we mention small aches or fatigue, family can misread it. A sore knee might be routine to you, but to your kids, it's a red flag. They love you, so they worry. That worry can shift how they see you, from strong to someone needing protection. Worse, frequent health talk might make them think you're declining faster than you are, leading to limits like skipping you for a family trip or urging you to rest more. So, how do you share wisely while staying dignified? Here are 3 tips. First, only share serious health issues like a diagnosis or something affecting daily life. For minor aches or a sleepless night, keep it to yourself or talk to your doctor. You've got the wisdom to know what's serious. Second, keep a health journal. Jot down symptoms like back pain or tiredness to track without telling family right away. It builds confidence and helps when you see your doctor. Third, find a community to share feelings instead of unloading on kids. Senior groups, like those on volunteermatch.org, are great for talking about health without judgment. You might hear peers share tips, like chair yoga for joint pain, while feeling respected. Claire used these tips. Feeling managed, she joined a gardening club via volunteermatch.org. There, she talked about her shoulder and got advice on gentle stretches. She started a health journal, realizing the pain was just from overworking. When her daughter asked, Claire smiled. "I'm fine, just need a little rest." The overworrying stopped. Claire said, "I'm still me, not someone to fix." The lesson? Keeping minor health issues private isn't hiding. It's preserving the dignity you've built. If you've been seen as frail over a small complaint, try a health journal this week. Got tips for managing your health? Share in the comments. Your story could inspire. Now, managing health keeps you confident, but how do you avoid family drama stress? Let's explore keeping peace. Ever regretted jumping into a family argument? After 65, we've seen it all. Kids bickering over money, siblings misunderstanding each other, or old grudges flaring up. As elders, we feel the urge to mediate, advise, or calm things down. But speaking up too much can pull us into the storm, even pushing loved ones away. Today, we'll learn how to stay quiet in family conflicts to protect your peace, while remaining a loving anchor. Meet Miriam, 80, from California. A devoted mom and grandma, Miriam was the family's go-to for wisdom. One afternoon, visiting her daughter, she gently suggested her 5-year-old grandson could help tidy his toys. It was a small, kind comment, not critical. But her daughter went silent, then cold. Phone calls dwindled, invitations to visit stopped. Miriam was baffled, wondering how one sentence could create such a rift. She told me, her voice cracking, "I just wanted to help, but now I feel like an outsider." The distance lingered, and their bond never fully healed. Miriam's not alone. A 2023 Stanford study found 65% of seniors cut family stress by staying out of conflicts. When you speak up, even gently, family might hear it through their emotions. A neutral suggestion can feel like criticism. Trying to mediate can seem like taking sides. You help 2 kids settle a spat, but both think you're favoring the other. You worry about a grandkid's upbringing, and your child stops opening up. Point out a relative's unpaid loans, and you're the troublemaker. Despite good intentions, your words can tie you to drama, leaving you blamed or sidelined. Your role now isn't to fix every feud. AARP says seniors are most respected as the calm center of the family, present with love, not caught in chaos. Silence isn't weakness, it's wisdom. You don't have to join every argument you're invited to. Your peace is worth more than proving a point. How do you stay peaceful while showing love? 3 practical tips. First, use neutral phrases during conflicts. If kids argue, say, "I know you'll work it out," or "I'm here if you need me." These show care without dragging you in. Second, write a heartfelt letter instead of stepping in directly. If you're concerned about someone, write, "I'm so proud of you, let me know if you want to talk." Letters feel sincere, less likely to be misread. Third, join community activities to ease family drama stress. Senior groups via volunteermatch.org offer a place to share and find support. A cooking class or walking club can lift your spirits, so you're not fretting over family spats. Miriam changed with these tips. After the rift with her daughter, she joined a painting class through eldercare.acl.gov. Talking with new friends, she realized staying quiet in conflicts protected her heart. When her daughter and son-in-law argued again, Miriam said, "I know you'll figure it out." She wrote a short letter, sharing her joy from painting and love for her grandson. Slowly, her daughter called again, inviting her over. Miriam smiled. "I learned love sometimes means stepping back, but keeping my arms open." The lesson? Staying quiet in family conflicts isn't dodging. It's wisdom that keeps peace. You deserve a calm home and a light heart. If you've been pulled into drama, try, "I know you'll work it out" next time. Got tips for staying peaceful? Share in the comments. Your story could inspire. Now, avoiding drama lifts your heart, but how do you share joy to bring family closer? Let's find out. How can you inspire your family without leaving burdens? After 65, we often reflect on the past, but sharing new joys and goals can light up family love. Instead of dwelling on regrets, spread positive moments, a new hobby, a small dream. Today, we'll explore how to share the good stuff to strengthen family bonds, helping you live fully and leave a legacy of love. Meet John, 68, from Texas. A retired mechanic, John lived in a small home with a vegetable garden. After losing his wife, he often shared regrets about trips never taken, making his kids sad, feeling he wasn't content with their life together. One day, his 10-year-old granddaughter asked, "Grandpa, do you ever paint?" "I love art." That sparked something. John signed up for a painting class through volunteermatch.org, starting with clumsy pencil sketches. Soon, he found joy in painting landscapes. Instead of the past, he shared with his family, "Today I painted a field, like where I played as a kid." He even held a family art night, teaching his grandkids to mix colors. Those moments brought everyone closer, no pressure, just smiles. John said, "I'm not just painting pictures, I'm painting family love." John's not alone. AARP says sharing positive stories boosts family closeness by 80% for seniors. When you talk about a new hobby or goal, your kids and grandkids see you vibrant and alive. It inspires them to live boldly too. A 2024 University of California study found 75% of seniors in creative activities, like painting or writing, report stronger ties with younger generations. Your joy builds bridges, unlike regrets that might make family feel lacking. How do you share joy effectively? 3 practical tips. First, share small happy moments daily. Say, "I tried chair yoga today and wow, it felt great." Or, "I grew my first tomato." These spark connection without effort. Second, set small goals and share the journey. Tell your kids, "I'm learning Italian cooking." Then share your first lasagna attempt. Goals don't need to be big. Your excitement spreads. Third, join community activities for more stories. Classes or senior groups via volunteermatch.org, like pottery, dancing, or book clubs, bring new joys. Invite a grandkid to join, like John's art night, for shared memories. John transformed with these tips. After painting classes, he hosted a gallery night, at home for his family. His kids beamed with pride. His granddaughter showed her art at school. John said, "I don't need to share regrets. Today's joy keeps us close." The lesson? Sharing joy doesn't just bond family. It lets you live true to yourself, leaving love, not longing. Try sharing a small joy this week, maybe a new recipe or skill. What's making you live fully? Share in the comments. Your story could inspire. Now, sharing joy brings family close, but how do you keep your heart calm amid stress? Let's explore the final way. Ever felt stress from family or health dim your daily joy? After 65, we face pressures, worries about money, health, or family spats. But you deserve a calm heart and vibrant days. Today, we'll learn how to manage stress to live joyfully, so you can savor life and be a loving anchor for your family. Meet Linda, 72, from Arizona. A retired teacher, Linda lived alone after her kids started their own families. Loneliness, plus stress from tracking health, paying bills, and hearing her kids argue about her care, left her drained. Sleepless nights took her joy. One day, a friend invited her to a meditation group at a senior center, found via eldercare.acl.gov. Skeptical, Linda tried 10 minutes of morning meditation. Slowly, she felt lighter. She joined a walking club through volunteermatch.org, where chats with new friends melted worries. Linda set boundaries, gently stepping back from her kids' arguments. She said, "I found my smile again, like I'm young." Linda's not alone. A 2024 National Institute on Aging study says 68% of seniors practicing stress relief, like meditation or community activities, report better mental health. Stress comes not just from big issues, but small ones piling up, a kid's money question, an ache, or feeling alone. Yet you can reclaim calm. A Stanford study shows 15 minutes of daily meditation or walking cuts anxiety by 50% for those over 65. Small steps protect your spirit. How do you manage stress well? 3 practical tips. First, try meditation or deep breathing. Each morning, sit quietly for 5 to 10 minutes, focusing on your breath, or use AARP's Staying Sharp app, aarp.org. Inhale for 4, exhale for 6, simple but powerful. Second, join community activities to connect and forget worries. Groups like book clubs or chair yoga via volunteermatch.org bring joy in friends. Third, set emotional boundaries. If kids argue or ask too much, say, "I need a little quiet time, let's talk later." Boundaries aren't rejecting love, they guard your energy. Linda changed with these tips. Meditation and walking made her stronger. When her kids bickered, she smiled. "I know you'll sort it out." She started monthly family game days, with board games and laughs, no stress talk. Linda said, "I'm not swept up in worries. I live for today." The lesson? Managing stress doesn't just help you live joyfully. It spreads peace to your family. Try 5 minutes of meditation tomorrow, or find a group on volunteermatch.org. How do you ease stress? Share in the comments. Your story matters. Now, let's wrap up these 5 ways to live peacefully and connected. We've explored 5 ways to live peacefully and strengthen family bonds after 65. First, keep finances private to protect independence, like Martin reclaiming his freedom. Second, manage health information to maintain dignity, like Claire staying strong. Third, avoid family conflicts to keep peace, like Miriam rebuilding love. Fourth, share joy and goals to bond, like John sparking smiles. Finally, manage stress to live joyfully, like Linda finding calm. Picture waking each day with a light heart, no pressure, as your kids and grandkids cherish your positive stories. You've earned peace, joy, and love. Try one tip today, maybe 5 minutes of meditation, sharing a happy moment, or saying, "I know you'll work it out," in a spat. Comment your story, what helps you live fully. Subscribe for more tips, and share this video with someone who needs it. Thanks for joining us. Live joyfully, you've earned it.